guess, when did this even happen? He had been throwing up quite a bit, and that's not unusual for him because he has what is called inflammatory bowel disease. So it's not uncommon for him to have bouts where he's throwing up, but then this one lasted like a whole week, and I could tell like he wasn't feeling great. So I took him in to the vet, and I didn't really think too much of it. That has happened to him before. But I just wanted to be sure. So I took him in, and the vet was quite worried about him. He had actually lost like 1 pound of weight. He went from 10 pounds to 9 pounds, which is a lot, and I think it was all happened really fast. And he was dehydrated, and the vet could tell that his organs, his liver especially, was swollen. So the vet was really worried, which of course got me really worried. The vet thought, but just from the physical examination, thought that maybe it was hyperthyroidism. So of course I went home and was Googling that, and I convinced myself that he had hyperthyroidism, which is treatable. Essentially. So, I was okay with that. I was ready to get him treated for that. And that's when I got the bad news that I tweeted about. It was basically that his blood results came back really bad, especially for his liver. Like 10 times worse the regular levels. And the vet told me that he really thought it was unlikely that he was gonna make it, basically. So that's what I was preparing for. There were only a few things that you could do at that point. It seemed like it could be some kind of cancer, It's like the theory, but the vet wouldn't know unless he did an ultrasound, or he could also have done an exploratory surgery, which is basically they just open up the whole abdominal cavity, and they don't know what they're gonna find, right? But they open it up, and then if there's anything they can do while they're in there, then they do it. And that's what I opted to do for Baby Bean. The vet was not hopeful at all about what he would find when he opened up Baby Bean. but he did open him up, and it turned out to be like the miracle situation, like the best possible situation, which was that he had, and I don't know, it was such a whiplash. I really couldn't believe it. And he had a tumor on his liver, a big cancerous tumor, but it was just one tumor. It hadn't spread, and it was only on one lobe of the liver. The liver has many lobes, and I think it's actually the only organ that can regenerate. Even if you take like 75% of it out, it can regenerate back to function. He was able to remove the tumor, and he is pretty confident that will be it, and he will make a recovery, and that you can't be sure, right, necessarily yet, but he's pretty sure that he removed all of it and that it hadn't spread, and that I got really lucky. It ended up being like the miracle situation that is like, I don't really unlikely, but like the scenario, because it could have the vet thought it was bad and that it could have spread everywhere, or that it maybe didn't originate in the liver and had already spread to the liver, or it could have been multiple tumors on the liver, which is harder, but it was just the one. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Thank you for listening. I just wanted to tell you this because there's no way I can put this in tweet form. Yeah, I will not be around too much. I'm probably not gonna be on the internet too much. That's the update. Take care. If you've got pets yourself, give them lots of love for me. And I will see you when I see you. Bye bye. Ayasu Nimi.